because he's been an audience member at, I don't know how many music concerts. It's been a lot. Dr. McBride's been our principal, I think, for more than half the school's been in existence. And he has been a very big supporter of music, big supporter of everything Neuqua. If you follow him at all on Twitter, you see that he's at a lot of stuff and he supports all facets of the building, which is really great. It's been an honor to work with a principal who is as passionate about the school as him and really supportive of the music department in lots of ways that we probably don't even understand, whether it's even just signing off on all of our tours or signing off on the application for a Kennedy Center Award and Grammy Award, all of those kinds of things that have fallen under his leadership. It's been a real honor. A lot of times the way musicians say thanks is by creating music together. And so I thought it would be certainly appropriate tonight if we created music together with Dr. McBride to say thank you as well as we can through music. So would you please welcome to the stage to conduct us in our school song, Dr. Robert McBride.
Wow, that was a great honor. I don't want to take up too much time with just a few words, but I can't hesitate. You know, I was really amazingly honored tonight with doing a performance earlier, one of my favorite things in the world, Lincoln to Gettysburg, and then just being with these kids, with these students. Do you have amazing children? Do you have amazing children? Just a couple quick things. I do want to publicly respond to some vicious rumors, criticisms and attacks. We have 11 departments here at Neuqua Valley High School, and I've been accused in back rooms of favoring music. And it's true. It's all true. It's true. It's true. And I was going to say to you, yes, it is true. I'll admit it. I was going to say that we are so lucky. I'm not going to say that we are so lucky. And I just want to refer to something that a speech that I made a few years ago that I had a great honor to make. It's not luck. There is no art without discipline. And what you just heard, what you're about to hear, what you heard this evening, is not luck. It is the commitment of these students, these seniors especially, who have said, I'm going to be part of art. I'm going to be part of creativity. It is you as parents. I'm a music parent. I know what that means in terms of your time and your treasure and your commitment. Best piece of advice I ever received was from a music teacher where I was principal at Columbard East High School, Joanne May, I said, when is the right time to get my children into music? And she said, that's not the right question. When is it the right time for you, me the parent? Because you'll do it with them. And you probably know this, but in the Great Recession, music programs everywhere, District 204 was no exception, were in a crisis and faced an existential crisis. What would we do with the arts in a time when we were being asked to cut so many things? Dr. Charles Staley is here, just received that, Vandercook. Jonathan Loff is here, I think Emily Binder is up there, Greg Schwegler, Brad File, Kevin Kosabayashi, Corinne Collier, Andy Seidel is here. People like that, Reed Spears, came together and helped us navigate through those perilous, perilous waters. And in those days after the Great Recession, I think many of us thought of years like 2019 and wondered, would we have this on stage? And I'll let the music speak for itself, the work that these very fine, creative people did, and I had the opportunity to support. The greatest honor of my life was in 2015 when this staff nominated me for the Music Administrator of the Year Award for music, for supporting music, and I received it. And I want to say to you what I said to an audience of music educators then. In the Great Depression, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he took quite a bit of criticism for pumping money into the arts. And people looked around at a demolished economy and said, how can you waste money on the arts? And his response was, as he looked overseas and saw a coming conflict in World War II, he said, you know, Germany, Nazi Germany, communist Russia, fascist Italy, these were cultures and civilizations that were diminishing the arts, manipulating the arts, eradicating the arts, closing off the artistic voice. Why? Because art is so democratic. And his stance was that if we did not preserve the arts, where would the future of our democracy be? Where would it be? And he made that commitment. And if you take a look at our history as a people, the 50s and the 60s were a blossoming of art in this nation. And I also believe the cornerstone of our democracy. If you look at this ensemble, it's all about democracy. A diversity of instruments. Individuals playing, but playing as one. Out of many, we are one. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart that you are committed to the arts, that you are people of the arts, that you're committed to democracy in this nation, and that you've chosen to live it out. You've chosen to live that out. And those of you who are seniors, you're going to do amazing things because you are and were musicians. And I hope you always are musicians. I hope you always are artists, because you're committing to something even greater than yourself. The department gave me this baton. I do not deserve it. But it's gonna, I don't. One time, funny enough, when I was leaving a position, someone gave me a pry bar. Do you know what it was for? Just in case I ever need to get my foot out of my mouth. I'm glad it's not a pry bar. I'm gonna take this everywhere I go. And this will be a lasting reminder, always on my desk, of my commitment, your commitment, our commitment to empower the arts and the democracy of this great nation of ours. Only in America could something like this happen. So thank you very much. I'm honored. Let's have the real maestro come on.